Hey, what's up party people? My name is Vlad Senshal and today I'm gonna show you how to make some big, messy, powerful future rave track. So here is a project and it sounds really big. It sounds really danceable. It's like EDM. So I think it's gonna be useful. So this is a track I made and I'll start from the build up. Let's go. So this is a drop of my new track, new tutorial, and it sounds way more powerful. I'll explain every single element of this drop. So I'll start from the kick drum as always. So here is the kick drum. Simple kick drum. It's from Future RAVE pack and nothing on the mixer channel. So the next one is this pattern. It's a bass line actually. As you can see, a lot of sub frequencies. So I render it to WAV file because it's heavy. So the first one is this. It's a serum. Simple sub bass, nothing special. So here I use Fab Filter Saturn and I boost 3 decibels here. Then I add EQ. I cut all of the highs and mids, as you can see, only sub frequencies, and of course the sidechain as always. And the next one is also serum, and it sounds attacky, and it feels like some punchy kick, but it's a bass line, as you can see on my analyzer. Toop, 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 toop. It's like a attacky bass, and it's useful. I decided that I need another layer, so I add this one to give some punch in this low section. The next one, this pattern, it's actually a main melody, so let me play it along. So this is a melody, as you can see. It sounds really powerful, and as you can see, it has a lot of low frequencies because I decide that I don't need to cut all of the lows because it gives some kind of energy. So here I use a lot of serum layers. The first one is this. Pretty simple, nothing special, but it sounds big. It's from Future RAVE pack. The next one is this layer. 1 octave high. And the next one is the different lead. As you can see, it's the 6th octave because I decided that I need something extra high. The next one is this. It's like a groovy thing. it gives a lot of groove, so I decided that I need to add something like this, and together it sounds really powerful. All these channels goes to one channel, and here I use a lot of plugins. The first one is EQ. As you can see, I cut the lows. So the next one, it's effect track. I use decapitator here. I boost some decibels with this drive knob. Then I add the glue compressor. I use it a lot. It's my favorite compressor. It gives a lot of energy, especially for the leads. So I use the glue preset and it sounds amazing. So the next one is OTT with 17% of depth. It's a really useful plugin, especially in this case, because it gives a lot of space, a lot of reverb, and it sounds amazing. So then I add Dada Life Endless Smile for some automation purposes. Then I add a lot of samples. The next one is this sample. It sounds like this. It's a FX sample, and it gives some kind of mid frequencies. I use here EQ and sidechain, of course. Really useful and powerful. Then I add this claps here. Pam, pam. I use two claps because my melody looks like two notes, and then goes up or goes down. So let me play it with my melody. So it gives some kind of punchy effect. Then I add this sidechain white noise. Pretty useful thing. So let me play it without this white noise. It sounds clean, but it's not so powerful. So let me play it with this sidechain white noise. It gives a lot of energy, so I recommend to use this kind of thing. So the next one is this pattern. It's a Zebra plugin. It's a arpeggio actually. It's called Blunt Object. As you can see, I use EQ, some Echo Boy to make it more echo, more stereo. Effect track with crystallizer, and of course the sidechain. So it's the maybe background thing, but it gives a lot of warmth. So the next one is this step. It's a really interesting thing because it gives a lot of energy, and it's really useful in this case. So this is a cashmere step. As you can see, I correct the pitch because the key of my melody, it starts from the A sharp, so I correct the pitch, and it's really useful in this case. So let me play it without these steps and with. So this without. Let's go. And with. Way more energy, way more power, and it's really necessary. So the next one, this sample, it's actually bass FX, also from Kashmir. As you can see, I cut the sample because I really like this part. So let me play it along. It sounds ridiculous. When you hear it in the mix, it sounds interesting. The next one, this sample. It's also bass FX, but I cut the sample and I use it only for my kick drum because I decided that I need something more like bassy. As you can see, it gives some mid frequencies, and it's really important in this case. So as you can see, I have a lot of little things, and it's like a sound design, and it's important in my opinion. So the next one is this pattern. It's a tambourine actually. It gives some kind of high frequencies and some groove. So the next one is this pattern. Bam, bam, bam. It's a vocal shot, I use it a lot. I think you know already about this vocal shot. The next one is this sample. It's a string actually. I call it noise 4-second drop. It's interesting thing because it comes from house music, because a lot of house music producers use this kind of strings, and it gives some kind of warm effect. And in the second part of the drop I add some beautiful percussion. So this is my percussion, let me play. So here I use this percussion. I call it my percussion because I cut this sample from the loop and a little bit correct pitch and add some distortion. It's a really beautiful percussion. Then I add this one. It's a tacky kick drum. It gives some kind of punchy effect. I decide it will help to this percussion. So together it sounds amazing. Then I add this interesting element. It's short effects. And it's really interesting sound. So let me play it in the track. So I recommend to use this kind of unexpected, unusual samples. So that's actually it. This is a Future RAVE track, and it sounds really big in my opinion. I hope this tutorial was useful to you guys. So let me play this track for the last time, and a little bit dancing and enjoying. Let's go. So that's actually it. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was useful to you guys. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what you want to see in the next episodes. I'll give some useful and effective tutorials. All the best. See you in the next episodes. Bye.